In honor of Police Week this morning, I have requested that the Clermont County Sheriff's Honor Guard post colors. If you would please remain standing while they perform the ceremonial posting of the colors.
Detail, hold. Honor guard, post colors, post. Ready, up. Present arms.
Please join me in Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Order, arms. Honor guard, ready, cover. Other ones, forward, march.
We are thankful to all those who are in attendance today. As I have said, today is Police Week, and we have a proclamation for this week. Sheriff Leahy, if you please come to the podium. Thanks for being here. Proclamation, May 13th through 19th, 2019. Police Week in Clermont County. Whereas Congress and the President of the United States of America have designated May 15th of each year as Peace Officer Memorial Day and the week in which May 15th falls as National Police Week. And whereas there are approximately 900,000 law enforcement officers serving in communities across the United States, including the dedicated members of the local law enforcement agencies here in Clermont County, and whereas law enforcement officers are the guardians of life and property, defenders of individual rights, serving on the front lines in the battle against crime and dedicated to the preservation of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Whereas Clermont County, Ohio desires to honor the valor, service, dedication of the men and women who have devoted their professional lives to serving and protecting the citizens of our community. And whereas we as citizens need to pay tribute to these men and women who serve Clermont County in their capacity as law enforcement officers, it is important for citizens to show appreciation for the remarkable job being done by police officers across our county each and every day. Now therefore, we the Board of Clermont County Commissioners formally designate May 13th through 19th, 2019 as Police Week in Clermont County and publicly salute the service of law enforcement officers in our community and in communities across this nation. It's signed by the Board of County Commissioners, David L. Painter, President, Edwin H. Humphrey, Vice President, and Claire B. Corcoran, member of the Board of Clermont County Commissioners. Sheriff Leahy, on behalf of the Clermont County Board of Commissioners, please accept this proclamation as Police Week here in Clermont County. And thank you, your team, and all of our law enforcement professionals here in Clermont County for their excellent work.
I want to have Deputy Scott and Deputy Ross accept that on behalf of the office.
Deputy Scott and Ross,
Sir.
thank you. Sir, would you like to say a few words?
You want to say something, Mike?
Podium's yours.
I just appreciate that the board and the county is recognizing our office during this week. This is a special week for us, based upon everything that's happened over like the last 90 days. It just, I can't really put it into words that we just appreciate the support of the entire county, everybody who lives here and everybody who works here, and again, the Board of Commissioners recognizing us, so we do appreciate it. Thank you. You want to say anything, Dave?
We're going to go to the front here and take a picture?
Okay.
Absolutely. Anyone else that's in uniform, please come on up. And non-uniformed, I should have said that. If you serve in the Clermont County Sheriff's Office or you serve as a police officer here in Clermont County, please come forward.
Well, I noticed Ed didn't hear me, like last week,
I'm not, that's because you hugged me.
Excuse me.
Don't smile, it makes you stand there too, do.
I'll just Photoshop smiles. All right, and we'll go in 3, 2, 1, and one more. 3, 2, 1.
You got to push it
All
out.
right, we're good.
Okay, there you go.
Thank you.
Thank you. Reverend Harry Cook, who's here for us today, if you would please offer a benedictory prayer here before we retire the colors. From the podium, if you would please, sir. You're fine.
All right, let us again come before the Father. Heavenly Father, thank you for this great opportunity for, as a county and our county commissioners, to take the lead in recognizing law enforcement, not only within the county, but throughout the state and our nation. Only you can understand right now the heaviness, heart of our county and our deputies, our sheriff, over Deputy Brewer, Lieutenant DeRose. But we thank you, as the sheriff had said, for the great support the county has shown throughout, not only for law enforcement here, but for our families. It's in your holy name, Father, we ask you to continue to guide, bless not only the deputies, their families, but also the commissioners and their leadership. It's in your holy name, Jesus. Amen.
Amen. And now, the honor guard would please recover the colors.
Detail, hope, honor guard, post. Present arms. Order arms. Tired of the colors? Who? Ready? Up. Honor guard. Recover. Other one. Forward. March.
Thanks so much to the Clermont County Sheriff's Department today. We really appreciate their attendance and their participation. We will move to the agenda. Item number B, approval of regular session minutes of 5/1/2019. Board, I know you've had these minutes early in draft form and had an opportunity to review them. Do I have a motion for approval of the minutes of 5/1/2019?
So moved.
I'll second the motion.
Been moved and second. Roll call, Judy?
Mr. Humphrey.
Aye.
Mrs. Corcoran.
Yes.
Mr. Painter.
Yes. We have moved through item C and the proclamation for Police Week. Are there any other proclamations today, Tom?
Yes, sir.
We will move to item D, public participation. If anyone's here in attendance today from the public that would like to participate in this meeting, we welcome your attendance. We welcome your comments. If you would like to do so, move to the podium here in front of me and state your name and address. Is there anyone here who would like to participate as a member of the public? Seeing none, I'll close public participation and I'll move to item E, consent agenda. Board, you've been provided a consent agenda Friday for review. Are there any items that need to be removed from the consent agenda for further discussion?
None.
Hearing none, then I will entertain a motion for approval of the consent agenda as prepared and provided.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any further conversation or discussion? Roll call, Judy.
Mrs. Corcoran.
Yes.
Mr. Humphrey.
Aye.
Mr. Painter.
Yes. We will move to the non-consent agenda, starting on page 6 with item number 12. Recommendation that the Board of County Commissioners adopt Resolution 048-19, resolving to approve payment to vendors in the amount of $1,351,664.14 as set forth in the BCC approval invoice reports and checks dated May 8, 2019. The BCC directed prepaid invoices presented by the county auditor on 5/6/2019, and further authorizing the county auditor to issue warrants for the same pursuant to section 319.16 of the Ohio Revised Code. Do I have a motion to pay the county's bills?
So moved.
I'll second.
It's been moved and second. Any further conversation or discussion? Roll call, Judy.
Mr. Humphrey.
Aye.
Mrs. Corcoran.
Yes.
Mr. Painter.
Yes. Item number 13. Hello there, Lyle Bloom.
Good morning, I'm Lyle Bloom, Director with the Clermont County Water Resource Department, and item 13 is a recommendation to adopt resolution number 049-19, resolving to determine to make improvements relative to the construction, operation, and maintenance of the Milford Hills Drive and Brooklyn Avenue area water main replacement project located in Miami Township and the city of Milford as set forth in Exhibit A, which is attached thereto, and designated as project number 6401-60151, in accordance with the detailed plan specifications and estimates of costs and financing, all of which shall be paid from one or more of any combination of the Waterworks Replacement and Improvement Fund, Waterworks Capital Improvement Fund, any portion of any federal or state grant or loan should such become available, and or by the issuance of notes or bonds pursuant to section 133.08 of the Ohio Revised Code, and payable from revenues derived from water rates and charges levied for the operation of the Clermont County Waterworks system. And subsequent thereto, to approve the request to advertise for bids, and to authorize the clerk of the board to place a legal notice in a newspaper of general circulation on Thursday, May 16th, 2019, schedule a non-mandatory pre-bid meeting on Thursday, May 30th, 2019 at 2:00 p.m., with bids to be received until 2:00 p.m. local time on Thursday, June 6th, 2019, here in the Office of Board of County Commissioners, where they will be publicly opened and read aloud shortly thereafter, and the legal notice will also be posted on the county's website. The engineer's estimate for construction on this project is $944,470. It involves replacing about 7,000 feet of existing water main that was installed. The majority of it was installed in 1959. About 150 or 200 feet of it was installed in 1978. This is a relatively high pressure zone or pressure area for us. Most of this area is in the static pressure on the main is about 140 to 160 psi. We've had a lot of main breaks there, and it seems we get one and then they just keep coming. So it'll be good to get this all replaced. We're actually going to replace it with class 53 ductile pipe, so we'll have a little thicker wall than what we typically put in, and hopefully help us out in the future and not to deal with main breaks in that area.
Board, you've heard the reading of item number 13 for the Water Resources Department for resolution number 049-19 for replacement of water piping. Do I have a motion for approval?
I'll make that motion.
Second?
It's been moved and second. Any further conversation or discussion? Roll call, Judy.
Mrs. Corcoran.
Yes.
Mr. Humphrey.
Aye.
Mr. Painter.
Yes. Thanks, Lyle. Item number 14.
Morning.
Morning, Carl.
I'm Carl Lamping, Director of the Clermont County Building Inspection Department. Items 14, 15, 16, and 17 are all in front of you today. They're all very similar. These are the department's request to enter into a memorandum of understanding with Goshen, Pierce, Jackson, and Monroe townships for the use of the new county's new permits and inspection program, which is commonly called Intergov. What we're trying to do is help facilitate all of the different departments that are interested in using this computer program to share data, access countywide information like streets, addresses, GIS, and we feel it's a benefit for both the county and the individual townships. So do you want me to go ahead and read the motion, or do you want to have discussion now?
Discussion, fine right now, Carl. One of the things, just to ask, I know this is a memorandum of understanding. Obviously, this is a computer program that's going to allow them to be able to move information back and forth between Permit Central and them, and also allow other agencies to go in, review, approve, and streamline the process. I understand. Are we providing one license agreement for each one of these as part of the?
Well, it depends on what the township would like. The memorandum's open enough that they can request different licenses based on their need and use.
Okay.
The memorandum of understanding documents the actual costs incurred to be reimbursed back to the county from the township based on their actual licenses.
And about what is about $1,200? Is that right?
The license is around 19 for the license, plus annual service and maintenance costs, which is around $300 for just the service and maintenance, not
So
including.
if I buy one license, it's $1,900, and then I'll incur that $300 or $400 maintenance fee each year.
Annually, yes, sir.
Okay. And if I want multiple license, is
the
there
township can do that.
is there any maximum number of license for this program?
No, sir.
Okay. Okay. Any other questions or conversations?
Nope.
Yep, we'll just start with item number 14, if you'd read it, Carl.
Item number 14 is a recommendation of myself, Carl Lamping, Director of the Building Inspection Department, with the concurrence of Suki Sheets, Assistant County Administrator, to authorize David L. Painter, President of the Board of the County Commissioners, to execute a memorandum of understanding agreement by and among the Clermont County Board of County Commissioners and the Goshen Township Board of Trustees, located at 6757 Goshen Road, Goshen, Ohio 45122, to allow access and usage of the Intergov permit and land management software program and IG Workforce Products, which is as a designated affiliate organization in concert with the license hosting and services agreement with Tyler Technologies, Inc. for the Intergov permit and land management solution software program for the Board of County Commissioners of Clermont County, Ohio, previously ratified by the Board of County Commissioners on 10/19/2016 and subsequently amended on 8/9/2017, 12/12/2018, and 2/20/2019, with reimbursement of the participatory costs for utilization for a named user license cost, and B, annual support cost, and C, professional services or other fees as more fully defined in Article 4, entitled Financial Agreements relative thereto. This is pursuant to and in compliance with the terms and conditions set forth therein and effective upon execution thereof.
Board, you've heard the reading of item number 14. Do I have a motion for approval?
So moved.
I'll second.
Been moved and second. Any further conversation or discussion? Roll call, Judy.
Mr. Humphrey.
Aye.
Mrs. Corcoran.
Yes.
Mr. Painter.
Yes. Item 15.
Item 15 is identical except for the township. So this, item 15 is a memorandum of understanding agreement by and between the Clermont County Board of Commissioners and the Pierce Township Board of Trustees.
Item number 15, Board. Carl has summarized very quickly. This is a Tyler Technology Agreement for the InterGov Permit and Land Management Solution Software Program for the Board of County Commissioners, previously ratified by the Commissioners on 10/19 and subsequently amended 3 times, 8/9/17, 12/12/18, and 2/20/19, with reimbursement of participatory costs for the utilization of the name license agreement and annual support costs. Do I have a motion for item number 15 for approval?
I'll make that motion.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any further conversation or discussion? Roll call, Judy.
Mrs. Corcoran.
Yes.
Mr. Humphrey.
Aye.
Mr. Painter.
Yes. Item 16.
Item 16 is a memorandum of understanding agreement by and between the Clermont County Board of County Commissioners and the Jackson Township Board of Trustees to allow access and usage of the InterGov Land and Permit and Land Management software solution and the IG Workforce products as a designated affiliate organization in concert with the license hosting and services agreement with Tyler Technologies for the InterGov Permit and Land Management Solution Software Program. For the Board of Commissioners for Clermont County, Ohio, previously ratified on 10/19/2016 and subsequently amended on 8/9/2017, 12/12/2018, and 2/20/2019, with reimbursement of the participatory costs for utilization for A, a named user license cost, and B, annual support cost, and C, professional services or other fees as more fully defined in Article 4 entitled Financial Arrangements Relative thereto.
Board, you've heard the reading of item number 16. Do I have a motion for approval?
So moved.
Second.
Been moved and seconded. Any further conversation or discussion? Roll call, Judy.
Mr. Humphrey.
Aye.
Mrs. Corcoran.
Yes.
Mr. Painter.
Yes. Item 17.
Item 17 is a memorandum of understanding agreement by and between the Clermont County Board of County Commissioners and the Monroe Township Board of Trustees to allow access and usage of the InterGov Permit and Land Management software as an affiliate organization in concert with the license hosting and services agreement with Tyler Technologies, Inc. for the InterGov computer program, as ratified by the Board of County Commissioners on 10/19/2016 and subsequently amended on 8/9/2017, 12/12/2018, and 2/20/2019, with reimbursement of the participatory costs for utilization of A, a named user license costs, B, annual support costs, and C, professional services or other fees as more fully defined in Article 4 entitled Financial Arrangements Relative thereto.
Board, you've heard the reading of item number 17. Do I have a motion for approval?
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Been moved and seconded. Any further conversation or
Yeah,
discussion?
these the first 4 townships
Yes, sir.
that come on board? Okay.
These are the first 4 townships to be added.
Yes.
With the original license agreement, we had a number of township fire departments already enrolled in the Hanson program, the previous program, and so they were rolled into the original purchase.
Okay.
These are
I
in
know
addition to.
Goshen really likes this program.
Yes, sir.
Their fire chief.
They're the ones that they're actually purchasing, one for the fire department, one for the zoning department, and also a field unit.
Board, you've heard the reading of item number 17 and discussion and further clarification. Any more? Any others? Roll call, Judy.
Mrs. Corcoran.
Yes.
Mr. Humphrey.
Aye.
Mr. Painter.
Yes. Thanks, Carl.
Thank you very much.
Item number 18. Recommendation of Wade Grablowski,
Here
Director.
comes.
He's here.
You didn't see me back
I didn't see you back there.
I like to size it
You
up
must have
all
been
back
sitting
there.
down.
No. Thank you,
Thank
Board. Agenda item number 18 is my recommendation, Wade Grabowski, Director, Clermont County Facilities Management Department, with the concurrence of Mr. Thomas J. Eigel, County Administrator, to reject all bids heretofore received on 4/11/2019 for the Juvenile Court Expansion Renovation Project, inasmuch as all bids received exceeded the engineer architect's estimate by more than 10% pursuant to and in compliance with Section 153.12 of the Ohio Revised Code. So as indicated, on 4/11, we received general contractors' bids from 7 companies. The original base bid that the architect engineer provided us was 4.725. We had a low bid of 5.8 and a high bid of 6.8. Everybody else fell in line with that. Nonetheless, we were disappointed. So we went back to the architect. Actually, Mr. Eigel was able to get MSA Michael Schuster and Associates at no additional cost to provide us with options of reduction, options of that we can bring back to determine whether or not we're going to go back out to bid or not. So we received a preliminary, I believe, a day or so ago. We're scheduled to talk about that sometime today or tomorrow.
Okay.
So
Board, you've heard the reading of item number 18 for rejection of bids. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any further conversation or discussion? Discussion point.
yes, sir.
The 7 companies actually bid on, all local companies?
Not too far away. We did have an Indianapolis and a Columbus,
Okay.
but they were actually way, they were the highest ones there.
How far out are we getting with the actual ability to attract bidders? Are we getting well out of the state of Ohio, or what are we actually listening to those?
We had inquiries south of Chicago. We had one from Philadelphia. We had one out of Akron that actually picked up the bid documents, but I would consider us more local. Indianapolis, Columbus, and then most of the other ones were Cincinnati-based.
Probably depends on the size of the project too, Commissioner.
Right, and what's the bid media that we're using? What are we putting it out on?
It goes on in all your. I mean, we get it put it on all the Dodge reports and places like that. We put it on. The architect has a internal group that they put it on, so it's publicized.
Okay.
It's publicized very well.
Okay. Any further conversation or discussion? Roll call, Judy.
Mr. Humphrey?
Aye.
Mrs. Corcoran?
Yes.
Mr. Painter?
Yes.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Board.
Wade.
Thank you.
Sorry I didn't see you there. Item number 19.
Serious.
Morning, Board.
Morning.
Craig Stevenson with the Clermont County Engineer's Office. On the recommendation of Patrick J. Munger, County Engineer, to approve payment of invoice number 011-583-1A.00-1, dated December 4th, 2018, submitted by LJB Incorporated, 2500 Newmark Drive, Miamisburg, Ohio, 45342, for professional services rendered in accordance with their fee proposal dated June 13th, 2018, for updated bridge load ratings, including special hauling vehicles for 11 bridges as identified in Exhibit A attached thereto and made a part thereof at a cost of $19,800, and to authorize Linda L. Fraley, County Auditor, to issue a warrant in the amount of $19,800 for payment to LJB Incorporated for the aforestated services.
Board, you've heard the reading of item number 19. Do I have a motion for approval?
Make that motion.
Second.
Been moved and seconded. Any further conversation or discussion?
No, I'd just like to thank board staff for helping me correct this issue that we had. So I appreciate it.
Roll call, Judy.
Mrs. Corcoran?
Yes.
Mr. Humphrey?
Aye.
Mr. Painter?
Yes. Tom, are there any additions to the agenda?
Yes, sir.
Then I will move to item H and request an executive session pursuant to section 121.22, G1 only, I understand, of the Ohio Revised Code, to consider the appointment, employment, dismissal, discipline, promotion, demotion, or compensation of one or more public employees. Do I have a motion to move into executive session?
So moved.
I second the motion.
Been moved and seconded. Roll call, Judy.
Mr. Humphrey?
Aye.
Mrs. Corcoran?
Yes.
Mr. Painter?
Yes, we will move to executive session. We will return and conduct further business. Thank you. We return from executive session. There were no decisions made. Just a note here, board, in the original board agenda, we had an executive session for 121.22G1, and G2 was noted. G2 is no longer needed.
G3.
I mean, G3. I'm sorry. And so I just wanted to make sure that note was made.
Yeah, the prosecuting attorney advised me that they no longer needed G3.
Okay, thank you. So I will move on to item number I, county staff elected official discussions. Any discussions come before the board today?
Nope.
None.
Thank you.
Hearing none, I'll move to item J, member comments. Any board members have any comments today that they'd like to make or address?
None.
I thought the session here for Police Week was
Thought that went
very
very well.
done very well, and whenever I see the honor guard post the colors, it's really beautiful. I
It
mean,
is beautiful.
no any other way to describe it. And we really thank those officers who were here today and those that participated in the session. So, with nothing else to come before this board, I'll ask for a motion to adjourn this meeting.
So moved.
I'll second the motion.
It's been moved and seconded. Judy, roll call.
Mr. Humphrey?
Aye.
Mrs. Corcoran?
Yes.
Mr. Painter?
Yes. That concludes our meeting today for 5/8/2019. And for all those who are in uniform this week, this is National Police Week. We hope that you arrive safely at work and that you join your families at the end of every day, just like you arrive to start your duty. May God be with you and overlook you in all that you do and keep you safe. Thank you.